Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today's webinar. Could we please wait a few more minutes till we have everyone joining, and then we shall go ahead with the webinar for today. Thank you. Okay. Hi, everyone. Once again, thank you so much for joining today's session. We're excited to kick off episode 3 of our Inside OrangeHRM product demo series. In today's session, we'll be diving into the latest features released in 2025, and we'll be giving you an exclusive sneak peek into what's coming next. We're really thrilled to share these updates with you, and we hope you are as excited as we are. Joining us today is our Associate Vice President of Sales, Matt Vendramini. Before I hand it over to him, just to make a note that if you have any questions during the webinar, please feel free to drop it into the chat box, and we will address all these questions during the Q&A session we'll be having at the end of the webinar. And if any of them are not answered due to any time constraints, please don't worry. We'll make sure to send you a response directly after the session. Thank you so much. Over to you, Matt.
Thanks, Julie. Hi, everyone. It's Matt Vendramini here in Toronto, Canada, Associate VP of Sales here at OrangeHRM. And thank you all for joining us here today. To say we have a packed agenda is certainly an understatement. There's absolutely a ton of things that we're going to cover in terms of new features and upcoming features. 2025 has been a really, really big year so far, and we're only just over the halfway mark now. And we've done an absolutely massive job on the development side, and we're continuing to update existing features and release new features at a pace that we've never really accomplished previously at OrangeHRM. So it's a very, very exciting time for us, and certainly we hope for you as well. So I'm just going to, without further ado, just jump into it. We'll start off with the new features. New features list is pretty big, and then we'll jump into the upcoming features after that. And if you're familiar with our webinar series format, I'm going to share a few details about the specific features, and then we'll share a quick video to give you a bit of a deeper dive on the specific features that I had just covered. So that'll be the format here today. So hopefully you'll have all your questions answered. But as Julie mentioned, please share your questions in the chat, and we'll endeavor to answer them at the end. If not, we'll certainly reach out to you directly afterwards and continue the conversation. Okay, so let's kick it off with new features. We're going to start off here today with that. So tons of things. We're always wondering, what should we start with first? So today we decided to start on the recruitment side. So our recruitment module has had some great capabilities in the past, but what we've begun to do over the last several months is start to integrate more deeper with the job boards that our clients have been using. So to start off, we've connected the ability to publish job vacancies to LinkedIn, to CareerJet, and to Jubal. If you have more specific questions on this, please reach out to us at jobboards@orangehrm.com. But this is really exciting, and this is just the first stage of this. We do intend to connect to a number of other job boards, some of which the work is already underway in that area. So that's an area that you're going to see a big improvement and hopefully streamline your recruitment process moving forward. In addition to that, we've introduced candidate application source tracking, right? So really getting a good idea of where your candidates are coming from, the ones that are the most successful, to hopefully help you provide some insight and spend more time working with job boards that are working specifically for you, your location, your industry, and the types of candidates you're looking for, right? So really, really exciting work on the recruitment side there. In addition to that, some, let's call it the more minor improvements, but certainly things that are going to be helpful and automate processes, but recruitment email notifications upon candidates moving through workflow stages. So that's something that's been introduced as well to really help just drive visibility into the process a little bit more and make things easier for you as you recruit new candidates into your organizations. Okay, so next on the agenda here is employee management. So, of course, employee management is a term we use for the employee database, right? So, the list of all your existing employees and past employees, and all the documents and information that you manage and records you keep about your workforce, right? So, within the employee management module, we've got this concept of work schedule. So, the idea of when employees would typically work, and that, of course, could be based on location, or other things. So we set up schedules that can be applied to different employees. So that's not a new feature at all, but what really is the ability to add multiple shifts for any given work schedule. So a use case might be organizations defining more than one shift per day. So say a morning and evening shift for roles requiring a staggered or split working hours. Oftentimes we've come across this requirement for our customers that work in manufacturing, healthcare, or who have employees that work in customer support. So that's really something that's really helpful on the work scheduling side. In addition to this, a feature that I've really been happy to see come into the product more is requesting e-signatures through document generation. Now, you may already know that sending things like offer letters and requesting signatures has been available in OrangeHRM for quite some time. And earlier this year, we introduced the concept of requesting e-signatures through document generation for existing employees. So an example could be, let's say you're sending a letter to an existing employee, with regards to a promotion they may be getting, or a change in policy or in role, or something along those lines. So being able to create a document through a template, send it to them via email through OrangeHRM, and requesting an e-signature from that employee. So great feature there. Really helps make things more official and more efficient for your organization. So quick video I'm going to share on this, and then I'll come back to you on the other side of the video.
Hi, everyone. Let's explore some of the top features in OrangeHRM, designed to streamline recruitment, optimize schedules, and enhance pay accuracy. With OrangeHRM, now you can publish job vacancies directly to job boards like LinkedIn, helping you reach candidates faster without leaving the system. Improve communication and save time with automated email notifications when candidates move through recruitment stages. Whether it is interviews or job offers, everyone stays in the loop instantly. Stop wasting money on duplicate applicants. With candidate source tracking, you'll know exactly where each candidate came from, so you can focus your efforts and cut unnecessary spending. From smarter recruitment to automated notifications, OrangeHRM continues to evolve with your needs in mind. Try these new features and experience HR made simpler.
All right, so let me go ahead and back to my slideshow mode here. Fantastic. Okay, so it's me again, back on the other side. Let's keep things moving. Going to talk a little bit about attendance at this point, right? So some great work we've been doing lately, really integrating our attendance with our time tracking capabilities, pay codes, payroll integration. A ton of work has been done over the last several months and continues to be done, and is planned for the next several months in this area. Certainly a little bit of a spoiler coming up in several slides. We're going to be talking about our roster module. So some of these changes have sort of been created to align with our roster capabilities that are going to be coming up as well. So what we're going to talk about now is ability to create pay policies for specific days. So this is something that a lot of our clients, particularly in healthcare, retail, hospitality, and manufacturing, have requested. So really being able to define specific rules for pay that could apply to any given day of the week, and the impact that that could have on the pay for those employees. So we've done a lot of work in this area. Really helps create accuracy and minimize any manual work that's required on the other side of creating an attendance report. So something that's really helped streamline our processes moving forward for a lot of our existing clients that have requested some improvements in this area. So quickly going to show a quick video on that and meet you on the other side.
Hi, everyone. Let's explore how to set up day-specific pay policies using the OrangeHRM attendance module. designed to optimize work schedules and enhance pay accuracy. HR admins can now define pay policies by day, like 1.5 for Saturday and double pay for Sunday, ensuring compliance and accurate compensation. For more flexible scheduling and payroll accuracy, OrangeHRM continues to evolve with your needs in mind. Try these new features and experience HR made simpler.
All right. Okay, so moving on, a number of other features to cover on the attendance side of things. Want to talk about punching in and out and rounding off time and actual time within attendance sheets. So this is something is really about auditing and creating visibility of actuals versus punches, et cetera. So this is really about providing more information in the reporting and tracking specific things with regards to round off time and actual time. So what I mean by that is in OrangeHRM, you can have a round off time being recorded when someone punches in, right? So if someone punches in 5 minutes late, what's the impact there? Do we round it back down to the hour, or do we round it maybe up to the 15 minutes? It's really depending on our client's specific policies. However, for auditing purposes, we need to see the actual time as well as the round off time. So that's something that we've made available and created to track within the reporting capabilities. And then also, previously we had sort of set rules up around rounding off time, both for in and out, but we've broken that out into independent times. So you can track one or both of those as needed for the specific requirement that any of our clients may have. So it's really about creating some capabilities that allow for more choice and can handle specific use cases that we've come across over the last several months that our clients have provided feedback for. So a lot of work coming here on the attendance side to really create better visibility and to adhere to more compliance requirements that our customers have had. So quick video on this one and we'll move on.
Hi everyone. Let's explore how you can track employee attendance records and apply customized round-off rules in OrangeHRM. As an HR admin, I start by heading to the Pay Policies section and selecting the policy I want to configure. Now, I can define separate round-off rules, like rounding punch in to the nearest 5 minutes and punch out to the nearest 15. I also enable the option to view the actual punch times, giving full transparency. When employees clock in, OrangeHRM now records both the actual and the rounded time. For example, an employee whose name is Mike punches in at 8:08, and the system rounds to the nearest 5 minutes. To view this punch-in record, I open the Employee Records List view and select the employee Matthew, and then enable the Show Actual Punch Times. Now, the record shows both sets of times, actual punch-in and out records, as well as rounded punch-in and out records in separate columns, along with accurate work durations. When I hover over the clock, I can instantly see the actual punch-in and punch-out times, helping me resolve time disputes or audit exceptions. With this update, OrangeHRM makes attendance tracking more accurate and auditable, while giving HR admins unmatched control with independent round-off settings.
All right. Okay. So a few more things to cover on the attendance side here as well. So, and again, going back to really refining the capabilities in our attendance tracking to meet the diverse needs of many of our clients. Got a couple more to cover here, excluding break time from total hours and from the pay code, and the multiple consecutive pay code support. So a lot here, again, as we come across so many different use cases across different industries and verticals, we've really adapted the product to meet those needs more specifically. So we'll wait for the video to kind of cover the specifics here, but a lot of things we've done here to really meet a diverse range of needs and requirements in these areas. So a couple more that we'll cover quickly is paid holiday pay code calculation and paid leave pay code calculation. So again, all of this is really designed to optimize our ability to create accurate reports within different pay codes that our customers have come across, and really help what we do in terms of creating an accurate and a complete payroll report, so that we can minimize the amount of work that you need to do and that your payroll team needs to do upon getting the data and before processing it for payroll. So a lot of cool things that we can do here, and some improvements that we've made based on client feedback, and continue to be making over the next several months to really refine and optimize our attendance tracking and payroll reporting capabilities. So I'll jump into a quick video to explain these in a bit more detail.
Hi, everyone. Let's take a closer look at the latest pay code enhancements in OrangeHRM's attendance module, designed to simplify complex pay scenarios across leave, holidays, and consecutive workdays. As an HR admin, I start by creating a new pay policy for Australia within the attendance module. First, I added an unworked holiday rule, perfect for employees who are paid for holidays even when they do not work. The system automatically calculates hours based on the employee's work schedule. No manual effort required. Next, I define a leave pay code rule. I simply select eligible leave types like annual or compassionate leave and map them to a pay code. Now, approved leave durations are calculated automatically for payroll. Finally, I configure multiple consecutive days rules. For example, after 4 consecutive working days, employees earn overtime at 1.5x, and after 5 days, double time at 2.0x. You can stack multiple thresholds for full flexibility. With the policy saved, I head to the attendance sheet list view to see the results. Each employee's row now reflects the pay codes that apply, including leave, holiday, or consecutive day pay, based on real-time attendance. And by clicking into an individual sheet, I get a detailed view of their applicable pay codes, all calculated automatically. Whether it's 8 hours of leave, 6 hours of unworked holiday, or bonus hours from a 5-day streak, it's all here. With OrangeHRM's pay code enhancements, payroll becomes smarter, clearer, and fully customizable to your workforce. From holidays to leave to overtime, we've got it covered.
All right. Oops, did we cover, did I miss one? Nope, we're good. Okay, fantastic.
Hi, everyone. Let's take a closer look at the latest pay code.
Okay, so a lot that we covered in the attendance area. We're going to move on to onboarding next, which is really something that we've done that's super exciting. Now, we've introduced some capabilities within the onboarding module, but also within the base application OrangeHRM that you'll have that are available now to you, that came as included with the base package. Okay, so there's onboarding light, which all of you will have if you are indeed an existing customer. And then there's onboarding pro, which some of you may be licensed for. So I'll take a few minutes just to talk about the differences here. So the genesis of this was really creating a process within OrangeHRM to allow for a much smoother onboarding for new employees that also included some self-onboarding capabilities. So you'll see a little bit more in the video, but on the screen on the left here, you can see onboarding light, which gives you the ability to gather some basic details from your new employee and organize an introduction to the rest of your organization about the new employee, introducing them some basic details, maybe capturing a bit of contact and additional details that you could need. But on the right side of the screen, we've got a quick snapshot of Onboarding Pro, which is really a fully customizable, almost a pre-boarding process for new employees. So sending an email out to that new employee, requesting documentation that you may need, having them fill out perhaps several pages required of information, or uploading documents, including having them upload reference details so you can do a reference check as part of the onboarding process, etc. So Onboarding Pro has really turbocharged our capabilities in the onboarding area. Now, many of you may be aware, we've had the traditional kind of task management and operational onboarding capabilities for many, many years at Orange HRM, but this really adds another dimension to the capabilities that are available. And many of you may already be licensed for Onboarding Pro at this stage. And some of the capabilities that are there have really made a massive, massive difference for our clients over the last 6 to 8 months and continue to do so. So we're very, very excited about what's available in Onboarding Pro, and even Onboarding Lite really adds a great deal of value to all clients at no additional cost, certainly. So some really great capabilities there. So I'll show you a quick video to kind of go over these details a little bit further here.
Hi, everyone. Let's explore a seamless onboarding journey from candidate hiring to Onboarding Pro. The HR manager logs in and navigates to the recruitment module. From the candidate list, he selects Alex. With a few clicks, the HR manager moves Alex to the pre-boarding stage and initiates the onboarding process by sending the new hire welcome email to Alex. Alex will now receive an onboarding email with a link to access the Orange HRM pre-boarding portal. Alex will click the link and access the pre-boarding portal and begin his onboarding journey. He quickly fills in his details, pays special attention to the referee form, and uploads the required documents. The HR manager receives a notification that Alex has submitted their referee details. The HR manager logs into the system, approves reference details, and initiates the reference verification process. After initiating the reference verification process, Alex's referee, John Henry, receives a link and swiftly fills out the referee form and submits the reference details. The hiring manager reviews progress and adds Alex as an employee. All onboarding data is automatically transferred into the employee management module. No more paperwork, just simple, smart, and smooth processes.
All right, fantastic. So that's a really exciting feature that's now available in Orange HRM, and I know that some of you are already using it, and we've got some great feedback so far. Okay, so on to new modules. So this is a really exciting part of this of today's webinar, and some of these, we've been waiting for a long time, and a lot of our customers have asked us about. So we're going to take a few minutes to talk about some of these areas now in the next several slides. So the first of which is going to be roster. So I got a ton of new features within roster, but of course the entire module is new, so it's all new to us. So really, this is something that we have identified as a need specifically for our clients in manufacturing, healthcare, retail, hospitality, distribution, and a number of other areas where people need rosters, right? So you've got rotating shifts on a regular basis, on a weekly basis, the requirement to make sure that you're properly staffed for different times of the day. If you're running, again, a hotel, a retail floor, manufacturing facility, etc. So the ability to manage this process within Orange HRM is something that has been missing for a while, in my opinion, and certainly something that we've addressed with a fantastic new roster module. We're going to be continuing to evolve the capabilities within this roster module on an ongoing basis. And I know many of you will probably have a lot of questions on this, and it's probably worth setting up specific discussions with each of you. So we're more than happy to do that after today's meeting and in the weeks and months to come. So the initial iteration of our roster capabilities are available, but we're going to be seeing some continuous improvements over the next several months as we release version 2.0, 3.0, etc., moving forward with roster. So this is going to be fully integrated with our time tracking, with our leave management modules, etc. In the weeks and months ahead. So a lot of great things that are coming out with roster, and we're super excited to announce it here today as one of our newest and most exciting features. So again, won't get too much into the specific features, but a lot of what we've done in the initial development has really been gathering feedback from some of our existing customers, from some of our hopefully soon to be new customers around how we're going to publish shifts, the notifications, mobile readiness, etc., around roster. So a lot of great things we're going to do here. And again, if you have any questions about it, again, please feel free to either pop them in the chat or reach out to us after. So we're super excited to introduce the roster module moving forward. Quick video on roster, and we'll pick it up on the other side.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to OrangeHRM's roster module, empowering managers with simple, flexible shift scheduling. The HR manager logs in and instantly views the full schedule across teams, roles, and locations, all editable in a few clicks. Next, they configure shift groups, assigning team members to specific shift patterns. No admin help needed. This week's roster is ready with live tracking of unpublished shifts. A quick click publishes them for team visibility. Once published, the system automatically notifies staff via email, ensuring everyone is aligned and informed. A smarter way to schedule with OrangeHRM rosters, clear visibility into smart shift management, instant publishing, and automated notifications that keep everyone aligned.
All right. Okay, so next on the list of new features is another one that we've had a lot of client feedback on over the last couple of years, and something that we're really excited to announce here today, and that is the surveys module, right? So many of our customers have been using external tools to conduct surveys across their organizations, and now you can do it all within OrangeHRM. We've created some great tools initially here, and there's a really workable and helpful module that's available now, and I think personally, I think a really attractive price to add this feature to your existing license with OrangeHRM. So there's two capabilities here. The exciting part is, just like onboarding, we've introduced a free version, or let's call it an included version, that you're all going to be able to use starting today. That's already in your OrangeHRM instance, and that's Surveys Lite. So this is a feature that has two inbuilt templates. One is going to be employee or ENPS survey that's available, and an employee well-being survey. So you can use these. You can go to your surveys module, create a campaign, and publish them today and start to use them, which is fantastic. What Surveys Pro will license you to be able to do is certainly use the templates that are already available within the Lite version, but also create and publish your own surveys. So certainly many of our clients have their own surveys that they would publish to their employees. And you can go ahead and build those now within OrangeHRM and create campaigns to elicit feedback. Important to note as well, the product supports both named and anonymous feedback. So if you want to do an anonymous survey, you certainly can. So a lot of great features that are available here out of the gate. And again, something that we've got some additional features and reporting capabilities on the short and long-term roadmap. So we're going to continue to evolve this feature based on industry norms and based on our client feedback on their experience in the early days with the module. So again, super excited to announce this feature for all of you here today. Quick video on surveys.
Ready to transform employee feedback into actionable insights? Introducing the all-new OrangeHRM survey module. Create a survey template in just minutes. Simply click the Add Survey Template button. With a wide range of question types, including single choice, multiple choice, rating scale, short answer, and paragraph answer, creating impactful surveys is simple and flexible. Easily design your survey by dragging and dropping the question types you need. Customize them to suit your unique style and objectives. Launch it as part of your campaign. Quick, simple, and ready to go. Launching a new survey campaign is now faster and easier than ever. Give your campaign a meaningful name and add a short description to let participants know what it's all about. Select a ready-to-use survey template, set a due date, and decide whether responses should remain anonymous or be identifiable. It's a seamless way to gather feedback with flexibility and control built right into your workflow. Target the right audience effortlessly. Filter by location, subunit, job title, or employment status. When you're ready, just hit Initiate Campaign and start gathering valuable insights right away. With automated invitations, employees are instantly notified via email to complete their assigned surveys, ensuring timely participation and seamless feedback collection. Employees can easily fill out the forms and submit their surveys. With user-friendly forms, the process is smooth and hassle-free for all participants. Gain deep insights with detailed and summary reports, helping you make data-driven decisions. Click the detail report or summary report to get a comprehensive view of the survey results. Streamline HR processes. Enhance engagement. Drive decisions.
All right. Let me go ahead. Okay, perfect. So next new feature, again, just coming out as fast and furious with all the new features here today. Introducing grievance, or the grievance module. So this is really something that was its genesis was initially from some of our larger clients that really needed something to collect feedback, whether it be anonymous or named feedback about grievances employees may be having. So a lot of organizations, particularly those that have unionized staff, or perhaps not necessarily unionized, but just larger workforces where a lot could be going on, you really got to give a voice to your employees and give them the ability to provide feedback. Now, this could really be cover a number of different things. Maybe an employee feels they're being mistreated in some way, and they need a method or a way to which they want to communicate this to the HR or to management in general. Perhaps they've witnessed something that they feel isn't quite right, that they'd like to comment on or report to the right individuals. So the grievance module allows you to kind of cover a number of different use cases in this area and create workflows so that these concerns can be properly addressed by the organization. Right? So within the grievance module, you're going to be able to create different grievance types with specific forms required to gather the correct information for any of those given types of grievances, and specific workflows. So who within your organization is meant to address a specific type of concern? And again, just like the surveys module, this could be something that you can set up to be anonymous or named, or maybe certain grievances should be anonymous and others should be named, right? So a lot of things are going to be covered within this capability, and it's available now within OrangeHRM, and we're super, super excited to announce this. So just quickly, and there's going to be some great reporting that's available here, and a lot of our clients have told us, yeah, they need specific reporting on things like this for compliance requirements, to make sure that they're adhering to the policies that have been set out by senior management within the organization. A lot of the organizations requesting these features could be multinational, so they could have specific requirements at different locations. So certainly the module is going to be able to adhere to a number of different use cases across both small and large organizations. So again, really, really excited to announce this here today. It feels like there's just so much coming out and so much to cover. So quickly going to show you a quick video on grievances, and again, meet you on the other side.
Hi, everyone. We are introducing the Grievances module, a comprehensive and fully configurable grievance management process. Start with predefined grievance types or create your own. You can customize forms and workflows with ease, simply drag and drop to create tailored forms that suit your process. Each grievance type comes with custom forms and workflows. HR admins can preview the grievance forms created using the preview option. Both web and mobile versions are supported. The mobile version of the grievance module will be available soon. Support both anonymous and named submissions, configurable per grievance type. Create a safe space for employees to speak up in the way they feel most comfortable. You can create grievance types specific to different locations. HR admins can configure action-based email notifications tailored to match your organization's unique needs. Also, they can customize email notifications by adding grievance and employee tokens, allowing for personalized and dynamic communication. With robust access control, you decide who can view, edit, or act on each grievance at every step. Users have different field-level permissions for the grievances forms. Everything is fully configurable. And what makes it even more exciting? HR has full power to customize workflows for each grievance type, aligning perfectly with your internal policies and compliance standards. Unlock actionable insights with real-time reporting, filtered by grievance type, submission status, created date, and more. For grievance types, where anonymity is disabled, all filters can be applied. These reports will display employee names, job titles, and other information. For report types with anonymity enabled, location and other filter options are not applicable to preserve confidentiality. Additionally, report data will not display specific identifiers. Fields like employee name and location will appear as anonymous. Summary reports are also available, allowing HR teams to quickly review, track the volume, and status of reported issues without exposing individual cases. With OrangeHRM's Grievances module, managing employee concerns becomes more than just efficient. It becomes compassionate, compliant, and truly empowering.
All right. Okay, again, coming fast and furious. A lot of new stuff to cover here today. AI-powered enhancements are next, and there's a few different areas where we've integrated AI with OrangeHRM that we're super excited to share with you across a few different areas: performance, and recruitment, and some other areas are quickly coming up here. So a lot of products are integrating AI to different degrees, and OrangeHRM is no different. So we're excited to announce here a few ways in which we're integrating AI into some of the capabilities that you already use within OrangeHRM and some that you may be using in the future. So let's talk about that for a few minutes. We'll start off with performance. So performance management, performance reviews, etc. So first off, we're going to talk about auto-generating goals for an employee. So what this means is, a lot of our clients are tracking goals. Some have been doing so for a long time, some for maybe not as long, and some maybe planning to in the near future, right? So setting up goals that employees are meant to achieve as part of their regular duties, and the ability to track those goals, provide feedback. Now, one of the most difficult parts of goal management within any organization is the creation of realistic and achievable yet challenging goals. So we've introduced an AI component to help our clients auto-generate those goals for given employees based on a number of different factors, based on perhaps past achievement, based on goals of other employees with the same or similar job titles or departments, etc. So really helping you to optimize your process by creating goals that will be available for you to select and then apply to given employees, right? To help you save time, make better decisions using AI to review your data more effectively. Another area where we're using AI is in performance review comments, questions, and feedback, right? So as part of any given performance review, you're going to do ratings on things like competencies, goals, attainment, etc. But of course, you're going to ask questions as part of that process, and you're going to request comments when people are giving themselves scores to provide context as to why they feel they have given themselves the score that they have, or how others other reviewers of any given employee, perhaps at the comments and feedback that they've provided. So that's a lot of reading, especially for HR managers, HR directors, or department heads that are conducting a lot of reviews in a short period of time, right? There's a lot of work for many of you out there during performance review periods. So what we've introduced is AI to be able to summarize and consolidate those review comments and questions to give you an overall summary of those details, so you can quickly go through them and understand the details much faster and make quicker decisions as far as performance review ratings, scores, etc. So a lot of great things that are coming on the performance side as far as how we've integrated AI with Orange HRM's existing capabilities. On the recruitment side, this is really exciting. So what we've done here is candidate ranking and CV or resume summarization, right? So many of you out there, you've posted a position and you're like, okay, well, we've got 50, 60, 100 candidates, or maybe more that have applied for the job. And that's great, except now you've got to find those needles in the haystack that you want to hire, right? So with AI, we've introduced the ability to rank those candidates using certain criteria, and then CV or resume summarization, right? So how do we want to classify this candidate? Are they a good fit? Are they a great fit? Are they a poor fit? Well, now AI is going to help make those decisions for you and do a lot of the the dirty work to understand all of the data that you've received via your candidates, submissions, applications, etc., to really create a better shortlist and streamline your processes more effectively. This is a feature that's really, really exciting and something that is going to add a ton of value for our customers moving forward. Quick video on the AI-powered features.
Hi, everyone. Discover the potential of AI-powered features in Orange HRM, designed to make HR tasks faster, smarter, and more impactful. AI-assisted comments for appraisal review. For final reviewers, Orange HRM's AI can automatically summarize and consolidate comments from multiple reviewers across goals, competencies, OKRs, and more. Whether reviewing one item or the entire appraisal, you get clear, concise summaries, helping you save time while ensuring fair evaluations. AI-generated goals in Orange HRM. You can generate personalized SMART goals for any employee in seconds. Just select an employee and let the AI suggest goals tailored to their role and performance. You can fine-tune the descriptions and instantly assign the goals. It's smart, efficient, and always aligned with your objectives. And finally, the AI-driven resume ranking feature. As resumes come in, the system compares them against the job description and assigns a job fit score. Each label is clickable, offering insights into why the candidate scored that way, helping recruiters shortlist faster and smarter. Summarize appraisals in a click. Get AI-generated insights from peer and self-reviews. Create personalized SMART goals instantly. AI suggests role-based editable goals. Auto-score candidates with job fit labels. See how each resume matches the job. From AI-powered smarter appraisals to personalized goal setting and intelligent candidate ranking, Orange HRM brings intelligence to every step of the HR journey. More than automation, it's intelligent HR.
All right. Okay, fantastic. So next on our agenda here, we're going to talk for a few minutes about our mobile app enhancements. So first one I'm going to cover quickly is push notifications. Really exciting one, right? Great feature. A lot of apps that you use today have push notifications available, and Orange HRM is now no different. So there's going to be a number of use cases for push notifications. The ability to view important updates on the phone. Some of these are going to be simple, things like leave was assigned, leave was applied for, or perhaps approved. Some of the better use cases or more specific ones that we've seen is many of you may be joining us from the Caribbean and have wanted to use things like notifications of incoming weather, right? Areas, you may get a hurricane coming in, and how do you need to communicate with your workforce quickly about a change in schedule or procedure or policy based on, a quickly changing situation. So push notifications could be a way to communicate with your workforce quickly when needed, on top of, sort of the day-to-day things that it can offer you around things like leave or other aspects of your HR management. Another upcoming mobile app, a new mobile app enhancement is the online training module. So this is a feature many of you may be using today, but now we're going to have the ability to complete assessments through the mobile app, right? So particularly if you have a workforce maybe in the retail or hospitality space where they don't have an issued work laptop. We've really enhanced the mobile app capabilities so that more features can be accessed through the mobile app and completed. So online training is now available within the mobile app in terms of completing assessments there. Some other features on the mobile app, some quick ones I'll just cover quickly. The ability to quickly change your password on the mobile app, so that's now available. And then biometric authentication, right? So your mobile app can identify your face or your touch ID, and OrangeHRM has now integrated those capabilities for authentication purposes via the mobile app. Another great one here, Orange Buzz. So Orange Buzz is one of the original features of OrangeHRM, going way back to the early 2010s timeframe. So we've made several enhancements to OrangeHRM Buzz since then, but now Orange Buzz is available on the mobile app as well. So super exciting, be able to create post updates there and view things like kudos and other great stories that are shared every day on Orange Buzz by our clients. Okay, quick video on our mobile app enhancements.
Hi, everyone. We have introduced several enhancements specifically designed to improve the experience on the OrangeHRM mobile app. To provide users with efficient and more secure access, we have added biometric login support. Whether it's Face ID or a fingerprint scan, users can now log in with just a glance or a touch, enhancing both convenience and security. To encourage better collaboration, the Buzz feature has been improved. It lets employees post updates, share achievements, and engage with colleagues, all from within the app, making internal communication more lively and connected. OrangeHRM mobile app supports online training, where users can access My Assessments, view learning materials, and complete evaluations directly from their mobile devices. It's a more convenient way to stay on top of training, even on the go. We have made it easier for users to manage their accounts as well. The option to change your password is now available within the app, so you no longer need to visit the desktop version to update login details. Push notifications are now active, allowing users to receive real-time alerts for important updates, like leave approvals, new company news, and document announcements, without needing to open the app. Smarter features, smoother navigation, and real-time engagement. OrangeHRM Mobile keeps your workforce engaged and empowered wherever they are.
All right, so next we're going to cover upcoming features. Wow, covered so much so far. I can't believe we're already talking about upcoming features. So there's tons more coming out in the near future. So I'm going to cover some of those quickly here now. So this is a really great one within the recruitment module. Ability to identify the candidate that was a past employee or previous applicant, right? Sounds pretty straightforward. But a lot of our clients have said, we want to know, did this person work for us previously, or have they been a previous applicant for different positions? What identifiers are going to be available to help us understand that quickly and maybe make better decisions? So a number of use cases that are available here, right? One of which is identifying perhaps serial applicants, people who apply for every position you have. How can you more quickly identify people like that, or perhaps past employees? Nothing wrong with having a past employee necessarily, but it's good information to know, particularly on the process of recruitment moving forward. So a lot of cool things available there. Employee management. So again, some procedural things here that I'll go through rather quickly. Overnight shift support for leave, right? So how does when someone applies for leave and they have a shift that starts at 8 o'clock in the evening but ends at 4 o'clock in the morning the next day? So some adjustments within the product to better recognize these things. Also, we talked previously about document template generation within OrangeHRM, but also what we've added to that capability is the ability to add the profile picture token so that their profile picture can be a part of it. So that's an upcoming feature. Right now you can create documents using tokens, but the new token is going to be the employee's profile picture. So a lot of great use cases covered within that framework as well. Quickly onto some others. So roster we introduced just recently as a new module with a bunch of new features that are available out of the gate. But some additional features are already on the way for roster. We're going to see a ton of development in this area over the next several months and certainly throughout 2026 around copying and weekly schedules, integrating leave visibility within that roster a little bit more. So some really great things are going to be coming up on the roster side as well in the near future. HR administration, so really about understanding Buzz kudos notifications is a feature that's going to be available very shortly within OrangeHRM. So really, some of you may use kudos. You want to give kudos to an employee for doing a great job on a project, or providing especially good value to their teammates in some way or form. Now, Buzz is something, or kudos notifications is something that was available within Buzz, but now we can notify the organization in a wider view to make sure that that employee gets the recognition they deserve for doing a great job, or for helping out, or for being a great mentor or leader in some way. So Buzz kudos notifications are an upcoming feature within OrangeHRM. Some mobile enhancements that you'll see shortly too. So a brand new look and personalization options. So some better personalization will be available within the mobile app. And then of course, going back to roster module availability within the mobile app, right? So you want to publish a roster and make employees aware of what the roster is for them coming up. They'll be able to check that within their mobile app as well as an upcoming feature. And then, of course, overnight shift support within work schedules is going to be available also on the mobile app in the coming months as a new mobile app and roster enhancement. A few on the attendance side as well. Okay, so round off support for early punch ins is going to be available. Overnight shift pay code supports, attendance module, cross module reporting. So some great enhancements on the cross module capabilities will be available within the attendance module. We've already done some of that work. Some of you may be using some of those features today, but some great enhancements coming there as well. Biometric device integrations, something that we covered previously, but also with regards to things like time clocks that could be biometric, touch, face scan, facial recognition, etc., will be available as improvements within the biometric device integrations. Auto classification of punch records and attendance record exception management, right? So a lot of things to cover here that we don't have time to deep dive into today, but again, many of these are born from requests that we've had from clients or use cases we've decided we want to cover within some of those capabilities. So if you have detailed questions on those, absolutely please feel free to reach out to us and we'll address them directly. Okay, another super exciting one to cover next, one that many of us internally are really, really excited about, and that is Citra, who is your new AI chat assistant. So imagine having an HR manager built right within OrangeHRM to answer many of the common questions that you'll get from employees on a regular basis. So really freeing up your time to work more strategically on the initiatives that you're working on, so that a lot of these frequently asked or commonly asked questions can be dealt with by your AI chat assistant, Citra. So I'm going to show you a quick video on Citra and talk about some of the capabilities that will be available there.
Hi, everyone. Let's meet Citra, your smart HR assistant, making daily HR tasks simple through friendly conversations. Here's Fiona. She is planning some time off and quickly asks Citra about her leave balance. Fiona types, "What is my leave balance?" Citra replies, "You have 14 days of sick leave and 10 days of vacation leave remaining." Fiona decides to request vacation leave. Fiona types, "Apply vacation leave from the 28th of July to the 31st of July. Citra will show the details and ask for confirmation. Fiona forgets to add a comment. Thankfully, Citra handles it smoothly. Fiona clicks the button in the chat window to confirm, and Citra applies the leave successfully. Here's Jacqueline, Fiona's supervisor. She quickly assigns leave for another team member, Andrew Daly. Jacqueline types, "Assign vacation leave for Andrew Daly on July 28th. Citra will show the details and ask for confirmation. Jacqueline clicks the button and assigns the leave. Then Jacqueline, who's going to be out of the office soon. Jacqueline types, "Who is on leave this week?" Citra lists employees on leave, and Jacqueline notices Fiona's name, recognizing she has a pending leave request. Jacqueline decides to review Fiona's pending leave request and sees there's no reason provided in the comment. Citra provides helpful insights on recent leave patterns. Wanting clarification, Jacqueline easily finds Fiona's contact details through Citra and gives her a quick call. Jacqueline types, "Show contact details for Fiona." Citra provides Fiona's phone number. Jacqueline initiates a call. After their conversation, the reason for Fiona's leave is clear. Jacqueline types, "Approve leave request for Fiona." Citra will show the details and ask for confirmation. Jacqueline clicks the confirm button and approves the leave request. Citra replies, "Fiona's leave request has been approved." Easy HR tasks, insightful management. Discover Citra, your intelligent HR assistant.
All right. So real quick on Citra, let me go ahead and cover a few more details. Again, a feature that we're super excited to announce. So again, just a quick summary of what's going to be available in the initial iteration of Citra. It's really going to transform how users engage with OrangeHRM by providing an intelligent and unified conversational interface across platforms, covering things like applying or assigning leave, approving leave, leave summary is going to be available for managers, checking who's on leave or my leave balance, subordinate leave balance, etc. But also fetching employee info from the directory. So some great features available with Citra. And again, some more upcoming features that are going to be available, things like full integration with MS Teams, which I know a lot of our clients are using today. Q&A based on documents, things like policy documents you may have within OrangeHRM, interpreting those, understanding them a little bit better, and clarifying things for your employees around leave policies, benefits, creating survey templates, really great one to be able to save time and integrate it with some other features that we have in OrangeHRM. Report-based queries, right? If you want to get a Citra to run a quick report using the reporting engine of OrangeHRM, you can ask Citra some questions and be able to generate some reports. Reminders, okay, so appraisal deadlines and things like that. Citra will be able to proactively reach out to you. Some what-if simulations, right? So if we change some policies, what's that impact going to be on our employees, or vice versa, right? Employees be able to ask questions about these policies and get a better understanding of how they're affected directly. Succession planning suggestions. And then, of course, Citra will be available on mobile as well. So really, really fantastic AI feature, in addition to the AI features we've already got baked into OrangeHRM. So some really great things coming up, and we're super, super excited for the early and ongoing stages and capabilities that we're releasing via Citra AI. Okay, so wow, we've covered so much, and now it's time to move on to the Q&A session. We only have a couple minutes, but happy to jump into that now. But for the moment, I guess I'll pass it back over to you, Julie, to kind of moderate the next stages of our discussion here.
Hi, Matt. Thank you so much for taking us through all the new features and what's on the way in detail. We're now opening the Q&A session, and we actually already have a few questions in. So one of the questions was, how do we know which version of the onboarding module that we have currently available in the instance?
Yeah, that's a great question. So if you certainly have onboarding light, so you're going to have it if you're a Turbo client and you're on, I think, version, so I think we're at 17.7 or something like that. So if you've got that, then you've got onboarding light. If you have onboarding pro, you'll have the ability to launch a pre-boarding campaign within OrangeHRM. So that's something that you've got to be licensed for. So you'll see that within the onboarding module itself. But if you have a specific question, it'd be good to just drop your account manager an email, or you can reach out to sales@OrangeHRM and we'll clarify that for you with exactly what you're licensed for.
Another question would be whether they need to do they need to add manually create goals first before they can use AI generation?
Yeah, great question. No, you do not need to have goals created in order to use the AI tool. Um, the system will use, will consider things like job title, job description, and final ratings from your previous performance appraisal. So as long as you have some of that data in, you can start to leverage the AI capabilities. Certainly, with time, as you do integrate goals, you'll have more data, but no, you certainly don't need to have them initially to get it started.
Okay. The other one was whether there is a cost associated with Survey Pros.
Mhm. There is, yes. So Surveys Lite is included in your baseline subscription, but the Surveys Pro module is a new licensed module that you would have to add. So you can, again, contact us for specific pricing for your organization, and we'll be happy to provide that for you for the Surveys Pro feature.
Okay. One other question, which is similar, is when will the new features, example with onboarding lights, surveys, etc., be reflected in the system?
Yeah, so Surveys Lite again is already there. So you can probably log into your Orange HRM now, and on the right-hand side scroll bar, if you're an administrator at least, you'll be able to see surveys as a listed module on the sidebar. So you'll see that today because you'll have Surveys Lite. Again, I think as long as you're on version 17.7, which most of you probably are at this stage. If not, again, contact us and we can clarify for you and make sure that you're upgraded, presuming you're a turbo client, of course. So we can check that out. So you'll be able to see that regardless, and that'll be the Surveys Lite. But certainly you can contact us if you'd like to explore options for upgrading to the Surveys Pro feature.
Okay. We have one more question, which is for either mobile biometrics or push notifications, can employees enable it themselves, or would it have to be done by a manager?
That is a very good question. I believe that yes, you can indeed configure that at the local level, at the app level. So your users would be able um, to allow for that within their settings within their iPhone themselves or their Android device.
All right. With that being said, that brings us to the end of today's session. Thank you all so much for taking the time to join. We truly appreciate the engagement and the feedback that you've shared. If you have any more questions or would like us to follow up, please feel free to reach out to us. As Matt said, you can contact your customer success or account manager, or you can contact us at sales@orangehrm.com for any further questions. Thank you so much and have a great day.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you again soon.